Hello, it's Ian Edmonds here. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day and I'm sitting in my conservatory. It looks beautiful outside, but if you open the door, it's freezing cold and not very pleasant. So I thought I'd sit in here and just enjoy the sunshine coming in the windows and have a view of the garden. Well, as you know, I started off the Bisley history group in, I think it was 2017, and from this has come the website bisleyhistory.co.uk, and of course this page we use now in Facebook, which we started in November last year. Right, well, what I'll talk about first of all is the Facebook page. It's going so successfully and I'm so pleased with it, and it's been a wonderful medium to get together the Bisley community in a way. It enables people not just to talk about ancient history, but to talk about modern history and the history of their families and their houses and things you can still see in the village. So it embraces a very wide period, ancient archaeology, right over to whose dad got married last week almost. Well, we've had a great supply of pictures coming through, lovely photographs, and it's been really pleasing to see all the information coming on. What I will say is, by the way, I'm talking about the photographs, is that sometimes they come a little bit crooked and sometimes they come with a big white splodge on them. Somebody has taken a picture with a flash. Now, I can help people if they want to put a picture on there to get them straight, and obviously they'd like to get them straight, and I can help with avoiding things like funny perspective on the photo, the top being bigger than the bottom. And I can help with things like getting the flashlight to not actually shine on the photo, thereby producing a white splodge on somebody's face. But if anybody would like any help on that sort of thing, please do give me a ring or an email. My telephone number is 01452 770 450, or email me on i.a.edmonds@btinternet.com. So I'd be pleased to hear from you anyhow if you've got anything interesting in history or any good ideas for the Facebook page. Fine. Well, the next one I'll talk about is the website, and what I am doing is collecting articles from the Facebook page, which all come in effectively a heap, one on top of each other, and take these articles, edit them somewhat, and take the photos as well, and put them onto the website, which is bisleyhistory.co.uk, as simple as that. Now you can actually get onto that website and you can look at the various items on it from the menu bar, the header bar at the top, and you can pick up categories, which enables you to go on to a page where they've been selected into particular items, sort of public houses, religion, family history, old shops, all this kind of thing, and select any article you want to look at, some of which have been on the website and some on the Facebook, and some of which have already been on the website and are still there. The website, of course, will be maintained. I'm actually, for want better or for worse, webmaster, so I do the editing and putting it together. Right, now the third point is the Bisley Local History group. Now, this group was founded, as I said, back in about, I think it was 2017, where four of us met in Tom's tea shop and decided we could form a little committee and then hire the village hall and see how it goes. amazingly successfully, I may add. And I was really pleased to see so many people there. And so we started to arrange for speakers and meeting once a month, to arrange for outings. For example, we had a speaker from the Ashmolean Museum who gave a superb talk on Roman lives in Pompeii, and he was running an exhibition in the Ashmolean Museum. So I got a talk with the people to see how many people would like to come, which was quite a few, and then hired a coach, and we had a really lovely day going up to Oxford and visiting the Ashmolean Museum, had a bite to eat, and we were shown round by the guy who did the talk. It was incredibly successful. Everybody was so pleased. We've had other little local trips, like we took a group to the Roman villa at Whitcombe, and that was quite fun. Unfortunately, of course, COVID struck beginning of last year, and that meant the end of any meetings like that, any groups of people getting together. It was a crying shame because we got everything working so nicely. But obviously we couldn't meet up, and we couldn't do anything, and I concentrated most of my efforts on A, the website, and B, the Facebook page. Well, cross your fingers. It just looked like we might be lucky enough for the COVID disaster to be receding, and for possibilities of regrouping for the meetings. I'm thinking about possibly late July or August this year. Now, the point of this is that I need a committee and I need help to run this group. So my final point in this little chat is there anybody of you who would like to do a bit more on the history group, to undertake even research, or to be on the committee of the group, in particular be on the committee of the group? We will sort of allocate responsibilities, this sort of thing. But overall, it's not a huge amount of work, and it's very rewarding, in fact, and it's great when you see people coming along and enjoying themselves, having a nice evening, and that's it. Well, finally, on the history group, I'd like to start that's the meetings. I'd really like to start the first meetings on a very almost party basis, a very informal basis, where people can come along again, meet people who they've talked to on Facebook, and we'll get, say, maybe a couple of speakers on a very light basis, and get the whole thing moving again. So, well, I guess that's about all I really want to say. I sincerely hope that none of you have suffered with this wretched pandemic, and I wish you all the very best, and thank you for listening.